Good.
So Matt, here's the Road King that we spoke about on the phone.
Yeah.
Nice choice, by the way. A lot of
you.
people in a situation like you are with an 01 Heritage, or a Heritage in general, tend to look this way for a lot of the same reasons you are. Now you had mentioned like in the versatility and some of the items on your bike, your balanced motor,
Yep.
but you want to have a few more features.
Absolutely.
Locking bags and things like that.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit more. I mean, you want some more things from your bike. What are you looking to do for riding with this?
Well, I'm going to do a little bit more distance. My wife and I ride a lot, so looking to kind of go across country. I'm going to do Sturgis this year.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and with that, I need to be able to lock the bags,
Yeah.
because, her purse and obviously my cell phone, stuff like that. I don't want to carry it around. I want to be able to lock it and not have to worry about it, where I can't do that with the Heritage right now.
Okay.
And, a little more power, kind of looking to upgrade. It's a smaller motor by far compared to this one. So looking for a little bit more power and probably more comfort. I'm sure they've come a long way. Don't really know for sure, but I'm sure
They have by far. But so we're looking to add a little bit more of the new modern technology, but we're also looking to gain some range.
Okay.
We want to be able to do some longer riding, correct?
Absolutely.
And we want to be still comfortable for 2-up.
Yep.
Awesome, we're on the right track. So let's start right up here. I want to show you a couple of things, Matt, to help familiarize you with what you're looking at. So with riding 2-up, as you know, you need a little extra power, but it's always so good to slow that back down.
Yep.
All right, on your Heritage, you have a single brake rotor. When you go to the new 2016 Road King, not only are you going to have dual disc brakes, but this is going to have ABS reflex linked braking system. And so the way that works is two average riders, you have a Road King and a Road King. The one with ABS, on average, is going to stop faster and in a shorter distance. So it's especially good with 2-up riding.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the way the reflex linking works is if you apply your rear brake pressure, it'll apply your left front brake caliper pressure. And in return, you apply front brake, it applies rear. But it's only at speeds of 20 to 25 miles an hour and up.
Oh, wow.
Okay? So it's a higher speed, so you can still trail brake and do your slow speed parking lot maneuverability.
Nice.
Okay, makes sense?
Yeah.
So similar front end, you have an inverted fork like your Heritage, but these are 49 millimeters with a stiffer spring. So when you're under hard braking or doing some riding, like you said, 2-up riding, things like that, this is going to help you with less hard dive because you have a stiffer spring in there, but it's also a stiffer front end in terms of flexing. So it's going to improve your handling just as well. Now in terms of versatility, which you like, Road King, you can still remove the windshield, much like you're used to on your Heritage.
I like
Keep
that.
it raw, right?
Yeah, looks a lot better.
Absolutely it does. And you still have your spot lamps with a dual bulb halogen headlight. Now a couple things working our way back. We talked about longer range.
Yep.
You're going to have a 6-gallon fuel tank on this. Okay, so it's going to help you gain a little bit extra mileage in between your fuel stops,
Nice.
but it also fills out the whole look of the motorcycle. And just below that, our added power is going to come through our 103 high output motor.
Yep.
Okay? And so not only do you get the benefits of having larger displacement, but also the power gain. So you're 2-up riding, let's say you want to pass a truck. Your average pass is going to be 90 feet shorter when passing a truck. You're 60 to 80 mile an hour acceleration in 5th gear. So it's fantastic. Now this is not counterbalance like your Heritage.
Right.
It's a 4-point rubber mounted motor. And I will tell you, coming from someone, I ride a 14 touring bike myself.
Yep.
This motor is phenomenal, especially when you're moving. You feel the muscle at idle, but once you're rolling down the road, man, it is fantastic. Okay?
Sure.
So working our way back a little bit more, you're going to have your 6-speed transmission.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have a 5-speed now.
Exactly. So when we get on the highway, how many times do you find yourself wishing you could grow a 6th gear?
On the way here.
Well, there you go. You're going to have it on this, and 6th gear is fantastic. To combine with 6th gear, you're also going to have an electronic cruise control on this, which we're going to get to in a minute.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
Now those locking bags.
Yeah.
Check this out. Go ahead and pull up on this lever rating for me there. Okay, so your one-touch open latch bags. And
Yeah, my buddy has some weird, it opens a lot harder than that.
So from 13 to 14, I'm glad you brought that up, they did Rushmore enhancements to the bike, which
Okay.
is a customer-led base that Harley did, which was riders like you and I saying what we wish a bike could do, what we wish we could change, and they took that information and they improved the bikes with what they call Project Rushmore.
Okay.
So those braking systems we're talking about, that thicker front end, the streamlined front fender, new style wheels on this, those are all part of Project Rushmore.
That's sharp.
As well as the bags, which are larger. You're going to have 2.3 cubic feet of space per bag, which is nice for long
Yeah,
rides.
I'm all like that. She carries a lot of stuff.
Well, if she packs like my wife does, we need more space than that. So, with that said, you can add a luggage rack. You can even go as far as to put a nice detachable tour pack on here, which is going to really help with your trip to Sturgis.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I'm going to have to look into that.
Absolutely. And these are completely removable for cleaning, unlike the heritage bags. So you can take these, and just like that, we're able to access that back wheel and clean this up.
Listen, you guys do detailing, right? Because I don't clean my
Oh,
bike.
fantastic. So you work in service department at Ford dealership,
Yep.
so you know as much as I do that you only get an item one day. And thereafter, after you buy the bike, you're enjoying it, and you like to be able to have a company that you can rely on to take care of you afterward.
Yep.
Now, when you're buying something, what else is important to you that you look at aside from purchasing a motorcycle?
Keeping it running, keeping it clean, keeping it running well, and, kind of protecting the investment. It's a big purchase, so kind of want to make sure I take care of it.
Absolutely, and because it's an investment, we feel finding the right bike is equally as important as finding the right business to do business with. And here at Wilkins, being a 68-year-old family-run business, we want to help you protect your investment. And we want to be the business you invest in, because I can tell you, on average last year, we invested about $30,000 into our customers on the little things outside of warranty. Outside of, maybe it's a question you had on an item, but just things to make sure that you can keep riding this smile.
Nice. Yeah, I
And
saw
your
Barb
feet.
over there. She's still here, huh?
Yes, Barbara's been doing this for 68 years. Her and her husband started it in 1947. And John Lyon, before you take off today, after
Yep.
we get everything wrapped up, he's gonna give you his personal cell phone number.
Wow.
So we're not a business that you can only reach when we're open on the website. You can reach us 24/7 if you have an issue or a concern or something preventing you from riding, let us know. And use me as well. You have my email address, drop it right to me.
Okay.
I got 2 kids at home, they love to help dad answer questions on bike, we can get you taken care of.
Sounds good.
Okay, now imagine with this suspension, over on this side, you're gonna see this valve stem, you have air
Yeah.
adjustable rear shock.
Oh, nice.
So you can adjust up to 50 PSI. And one thing you can't do with your Heritage is adjust that on the fly, as you know.
Right.
So how nice would it be when you start out on a nice smooth road to have a nice quality suspension feel, and then get to rougher terrain and say, you know what, honey, let's pump up the air pressure and keep the ride going well. And you can pull out, use a Harley-Davidson suspension pump, only thing you want to use, and you can go ahead and adjust this. Now, have you ever heard of Barn Shield Awards, Matt?
Not really, no.
So Barn Shield Awards are awards distributed from Harley-Davidson Motor Company, and they actually rank every dealership in the United States. That's Harley-Davidson on that.
Okay.
And part of, majority of what they rank them on is customer satisfaction.
Okay.
And so what we focus on here at Wilkins is not only helping you get the right bike, but we spoke about service, investing in the right business.
Yep.
We have been the most award-winning Harley-Davidson dealership in all of New England.
Wow.
Okay, and we've been ranked as top as 6th in the country out of
That's
over
pretty
700 dealerships. So
Must be doing something right.
we like to think so, but it's because we focus, like you, we're riders, and we want to take care of people and help you get the right bike. But does that sound like a business you want to do business with?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, fantastic. So you still have your heel-toe shifter like you're used to. We spoke about our fuel tank, but I want you to throw a leg over this thing now.
Okay.
Go ahead and stand it right up. Okay, put your feet right up on the footboards.
Don't drop me.
That's not going anywhere. How does it feel compared to your Heritage?
It actually feels pretty good. I mean, it feels bigger, but it feels comfortable.
Feels comfortable?
Yeah, it does.
Good. Now, we spoke about some Rushmore improvements. You have new electronic system on this, and this is that cruise control we spoke about.
Oh, nice.
So when you, and what's your wife's name?
Kelly.
Kelly? So when you and Kelly are cruising down the highway,
I was thinking about my girlfriend.
well, we always have two, right?
Yeah.
So, resume, minus, you can set your cruise control, and it gives you a chance, which you can't do on your Heritage, where you can set cruise, give your throttle hand a break, throw it back on her lap, and enjoy the ride together.
Sounds good.
And if you're like me and my wife, part of the reason we ride is because it's a break from the world.
Escape the kids, too.
Escape the kids,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I got a Nate at home, and he's wild. So that's the way this feels. Now, what do we think about the bike so far?
I like it. I like the two-tone. I like the way it feels. It's a nice bike.
Two-tone's fantastic. So 2016, it's called a billet. It would be called a billet silver and vivid black.
Yeah.
And it's a premium Harley-Davidson paint job. They put 10 coats of clear on here, and so you have 3 millimeters of clear coat protecting your investment.
Wow.
All right. Now we got everything going on your Heritage with a trade evaluation. Getting
Okay.
everything put together for you. Now, with the paperwork aspect and getting everything done, are you thinking about doing a new registration, or are you going to transfer the plate to your Heritage?
Transfer the plates.
Okay. So we're doing a transfer plate.
Yep.
You like the Road King.
Absolutely.
Love the color.
Yep.
We're a business you want to do business with at Wilkins.
Think so, yeah.
All right, sounds like you already made your decision. You ready to go wrap this thing up and become